Ensuring healthy wetlands is critical for climate mitigation and adaptation, as well as sustainable biodiversity and human health. Discuss. What are the mechanisms that exist in India to achieve this? So tell me what is going to be the structure of your answer for this question? Ensuring healthy wetlands is critical for climate mitigation and adaptation, as well as sustaining biodiversity and human health. Discuss. What are the mechanisms that exist in India? Okay. Definition of wetlands. First, telling the issues of wetlands. Okay. Define wetland, a semantic of for issues, and then mechanisms. Role in these issues. Maybe they have already given you some divisions of your answer. Like when you're talking about the importance of the wetlands, you can talk in terms of these elements that have been given in the question. That climate mitigation and adaptation, sustaining biodiversity, and human health. First will be the definition and introduction of the wetlands. Then you can talk about the importance of wetlands with respect to them, and go ahead with the mechanisms that exist in India. Right? Chalo, can we start writing? Okay, the time is up. How many of you have completed the answer? Lack of content. Okay, how many of you are writing the answer? Okay. Wrote in haphazard manner. Okay, no problem. Let's discuss and see what you can adapt from the model answer. So Ramsar Convention on Wetlands defines wetland as the area with static or flowing water, natural or artificial, temporary or permanent, with depth of that does not exceed more than 6 meters at low tide. Standard definition, learn any one definition about wetlands that you're going to use multiple times. Wetlands include marshes, peat, mangroves, lagoons, lakes, and floodplains, etc. Healthy wetlands perform various regulating and provisioning services of environment. Hence, they are essential for. Then I've divided my answer into the headings that have been given. Climate mitigation and adaptation. They act as sponges, preventing flooding and act as storm buffer. Storing and capturing carbon. Example, peatlands of the world hold more than 2 times the carbon than the forests of the world. Then sustaining biodiversity. Act as ecotone. That is the zone of transition between land and water body, thus having rich biodiversity. For example, Chilika Lake. Remember ecotone, right, from environment book? You have to use those words here, those terms here. Habitats for migratory birds. Pulicat Lake as a part of Central Asian flyway for hosting flamingos. Traditional farming practices and indigenous variety of crops. Example, ghias. Ghias, one example is Kutanad, Kerala, where the traditional people grow the rice below sea level, right? Sustaining human health. They act as kidneys of the areas, purifying water and effluents. Example, East Kolkata wetland. Nature's pharmacy. Many plants have medicinal values for Ayush. Recreational service, aesthetics support, and psychological and mental health for humans. The importance of wetlands has been identified and multiple initiatives and policies have been placed for conservation and management. Legislations like Wetland Management Rule 2017, FRA 1986, Forest Rights Act. Then International Convention, Ramsar Convention, mapping of wetlands, National Wetland Atlas, other initiatives like National Wetland Mission and Wetland Rejuvenation Initiatives, along with community participation like Wetland Mitras, and involving tribal population through Joint Forest Management Committee, are steps towards improving wetland health. Right? Scope of map, yes, you can draw a map showing the wetlands, where all which wetlands are there. You can Chilika, Pulicat, at least the major wetlands, the lakes that you can show. But along with that, you will have to show like areas of alluvial plains of, say, Ganga, Brahmaputra, and then even the rice fields of Punjab, Haryana are also because they are temporary, right? And they also come under the wetland. So see, it's a little challenging to express like such a diverse content in one map. Yes, mangrove conservation. Yes, you can mention. Mention schemes for wetlands such as Amrit Dharohar. Yes, definitely you can mention. Since we had a few points for significance, wrote about rapid urbanization and flooding. Yes, that could be one point, that why these issues are coming. Encroachment of wetlands is a common issue, right? So all those who were saying that content is less, do you think that you would have been able to write this content itself? I'm not saying that some other content or some this content that we have on the screen. Do you think that you could have recalled it, or you knew the source from where, if you had revised better, you would have been able to write it more? Could we include something regarding threat to the wetlands? Yes, we could. Since it is not directly asked, again, infographics come very handy here. You could have drawn a infographics or something like this or this, showing the threats to wetlands. No problem. Whenever you revise this wetland topic now, just be aware of what you had written and what you could have written in that answer. This answer, or keep some other question in front of you where you can do brainstorming while studying. It helps a lot in retention of content and understanding what is actually required to be studied, in what form. Right? All right, we'll close the session for today.